Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, wherever you're at, whatever time zone you're in. If you are new, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you. So today we're going to look for some jobs that are in the fire protection area. So if that's your field, stay tuned. We're going to search for some jobs, give you some ideas. I'm going off the screen here because I just got up and I'm a mess. Okay, so let's look at these jobs. I found one here, and these are for the government. And if you are tired of where you're at and you want to try something new, this may be expired by the time you come in, but if it is, they'll have more on here. Okay, so I'll just explain. I pulled one up, but I'm sure there's more than one. So here's one that I just found, and show more locations. They have them all over the world. It looks like mostly Texas right now is looking for fire protection engineer. So the way you would read this is you go up to the search bar. If this one expires by the time I post this video, you go up to the search bar and just type in fire. And we can do that right now. And you just pick whatever city and state you are living in. And you can also make it go out like more miles, go under filters, so it'll expand to different areas. If you want more filters on here, you can, but just remember that the more filters you have, the less is going to come up. So try not to put too many filters on here, like all of these states. We don't need all of these. So we're going to sort by, you can do relevance. You can do close or open date, your agency if you're looking for a specific agency. You can also go down over through here and check off, what kind of salary you want. 500,000, yeah, that's unrealistic here, but you can go that high if you want. I don't know that anything's going to come up. So if you are just starting as a firefighter, I don't know what you have to go through to become a firefighter, but I'm sure there's some kind of certification. So this is an entry-level one, and you would start at 32, and I'm not sure if that's better than out in the field or not at a local engine facility. If you know, please let us all know in the comments, because I have no idea. Let everybody else know if this is better money here than it is, just going to a local firefighting facility. So we're going to open one of these up and take a look at it and see. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what they have here, all the jobs. If you type in fire, all these will come up. And they throw them out here all the time. So be sure and apply for whatever you're able to apply for. Don't just apply for one and think you're going to get it. You need to keep applying every three or 4 days. It becomes almost like a part-time job doing job hunting. It's almost like somebody looking for the love of their life on these dating apps. It becomes a part-time job. So just keep that in mind, that, if you want enough for a job, you're going to have to put in some effort, some time and effort, and keep going after it. All right, so you can go up to 100 here after you've got some experience. You can see that it goes, so it starts at here. Now, what some of these codes up here mean are, if you go underneath of them, it tells you what kind of people can apply. Basically, anybody under Schedule A, veterans, people who are in the government, out of the government, pretty much anybody can apply for these jobs. Okay, but these are all the little symbols. If you just go up, open to U.S. citizens right here. So here's one that's open to citizens. This one might not be open to citizens because it doesn't have this little thing right here. So if you are a civilian or just a citizen, and you're not in the government right now, then these are the little things that you want to look for. Okay, so the other thing we want to look at here is maybe like an entry level. Let's just say you've been firefighting for a while and you may have a little bit of experience. Now this one's for the Air Force. And this one's in Texas, and few vacancies in Texas. So if you're in Texas, it looks like they have a lot of firefighting jobs in Texas. What's going on in Texas? I would think that they would have more in California. That's where I keep hearing all these fires are at. All right, here's a regular firefighter, entry level. And this one is in California, by the way, speaking of which would make more sense to me. All right, it's going to tell you who it's open to right here. These are all the people it's open to. And we're going to find one that's open. You got to be a citizen. We're going to go over here, see if we can find one that's open for citizens. Okay, basic life support. Here's an entry level one that's open to citizens that is not currently in the government. Here's one for the forestry technician. Let's look at this one. Department of Agriculture, and it looks like they're loaded in California. So what was I just saying? I didn't pre-look at this either. Look at that, all California. They definitely need help with their fires. All right, so you can start off with this and go to here. You can actually it'll actually go up every year. Every year the president gives a little increase. So this will go. But this is the salary for this year. But every year, the president approves a little increase. So this, will go up with inflation. All right, let's see what else we got. What else can I tell you? Okay, when you go and look at these jobs, you might want to watch the little video they have here. We're not going to play that, but it's going to tell you your duties. So you need to make sure that you can do these duties. Hopefully nobody can hear outside. I don't know if you can. I'm right near a window, and I don't know what it is with people wanting to cut the grass every time you want to make videos. Well, some of my YouTube people tell me that. I mean, everybody I watch that does YouTube videos seems to have the same problem. Every time they want to record, they got some kind of thing going on. So anyway, let's get back on track. These are all the duties that you have here, and you need to make sure you can do these before you apply. I mean, they are going to train you a little bit, but, have a basic understanding of this. All right, so this one is asking for a minimum of 90 days of wildland firefighting. You can live in remote locations. You're willing to live in remote locations. You're going to be tested for drugs. You're going to have to pass a background check. And all of these things take time, by the way, because they're going to check you, and it usually takes a good 6 months. So if you apply for this job, don't sit around and quit your other job waiting to hear something. Because you might not hear anything for a good up to 3 months before they even interview. Okay, so I'm just letting you know this is the government and nothing is fast. All right, so these are the specialized requirements that they would like, or that you can do it at entry level. You can, if you have the education without the experience, you can get in that way. These are the selective things that they're going to look at. And if you're selected, you have to be able to submit a IQCS master record or agency certified task book, a proof of attainment. If you can go and do an internship after you get certified, I don't know if you can. If you can do any of that kind of stuff to get your experience, that's the way you would do it. All right, we're going to go back and see what else we got on our list here. Okay, here's another one, fire protection engineer. Okay, this one is somebody that has some experience, and they are all over, not just California. You can see here, PA, North Carolina, New Jersey, South Carolina, Virginia. What is ME? Maine, Connecticut, Illinois, all over. So this is a really good one here. And this one will start at 95 and go to 142 approximately. Now, like I just said on the last one, these numbers will go up a little bit every year. So this position has a selective placement. Okay, they're giving you the salaries kind of like where you live. So wherever you want to go, it would be the salaries based upon the cost of living in those areas, of course, right? So these they're looking for basic education in these, or current registration as an EIT, fundamentals of engineering examination. If you don't have the experience, if you don't have the experience but you have the education, then you can still get in. These are the basic things that let's see what it says up here. So the selective factor is you must be currently registered professional engineer in the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, or anywhere in the United States. You have to pass the fire protection engineering examination, and you must include a copy of that. Okay, so that's the selective factor. If you don't have this, then don't even apply. Okay. Now, these are some things they would like you to have experience in, and that will help you get selected a lot easier. All right, I'm going to end this video. If you have any more questions, you can contact me on my website, ltgcoach.com, and I will be happy to answer or help you out any way I can. Thank you all for watching.